want to talk about, man? We talk about this Tory Lanez, right?
Yeah, we gotta talk about this Tory Lanez.
It's
man.
hot on the market.
So the last time, we was talking about Tory Lanez, it was early in the process. So a lot of people was Tory. That was before Tory was talking. Only Meg came out, but now we got some more information now.
Can
Though.
I just say something?
What's up, G?
I always said and am with the protect black women, but the stuff I said before, I still stand on it because it's obviously I was right. I really feel like he didn't shoot her. That's all I'm gonna say.
Right. You entitled to that.
That's my opinion.
But we gotta lay it out. So what do we know about what Meg said?
Meg hasn't said anything yet.
No, I'm talking about like she came out. She said.
Well, before she came out, they had a rumor that they was at a party and Tory Lanez started messing with Kylie and Meg felt some type of way. They got into a fight. Meg was beating him up and Tory Lanez shot her. That was the rumor that first came out before Meg even said anything.
But she never mentioned the fact in the song I heard. She was drunk as well. She never said.
It wasn't as well. Tory said she was drunk.
Oh, so someone's lying.
So Meg. So let's just lay it out. Meg came out, said Tory shot her. Mm-hmm. Tory was quiet for a long time.
That's why people thought he was guilty.
Right. Like, people thinking, okay, you ain't saying nothing, bro. You ain't saying nothing. You must have shot her. And it's only 2-3 people in the car. I mean, process of elimination. It's easy. This man shot her, right? Then Tory, boom, he dropping albums, bro.
He dropped the album. And then everybody, this is right after the Breonna Taylor. I'm like, bro, don't ever do that. First of all, I want justice for Breonna Taylor. Don't you ever compare. That's a real situation to play with. Don't ever take a situation like that and compare it to some celebrities. It's funny how people take more interest in the celebrity than the actual regular lives. You more concerned with celebrities' relationship than your own, and it ain't right.
Right. I just want to pinpoint on the fact that the Breonna Taylor situation, if I'm not mistaken, a young black woman was resting in her house and white officers shot her and killed her wrongfully for no reason. The Tory Lanez situation is a black man and a black woman, and we still don't have all the information. But from what I know, a black man and a black woman having an altercation.
You're trying to take a domestic situation,
right?
And
from
violent situation.
And from how he's talking, how Tory's talking in this album, it sounded like they dating.
Yeah,
they were dating.
Like they was getting down.
So
he confirmed that they was dating.
Yeah,
So
he sung about it. He cried. I could tell. He wanted to cry a little bit.
We just got to keep, as information comes, we keep revising our opinions.
Can I say something though?
As we should.
This really ties deep down into the black community a whole lot than we know it, because this kind of reminds me of black fathers who wants to see their kids at times, and black, like, it just, like, a dude, Dr. Umar broke it down, like, a whole lot, just with, like, black, the media and everything, like, just looking at it, like, this is how strong the media and everything is, pitting blacks against each other.
Oh, yeah, the media.
Especially with different genders.
The media loves fueling whatever they have at the moment off of black emotion.
So I want to get into this. I want to get into some of the stuff that he was saying on his album. Because we know Meg blamed him for the shooting.
Did she blame that he cursed her out, like he, like, just being outright disrespectful?
She said a lot.
The most disrespectful thing is he shot her in the foot allegedly. Right. So, whatever words he said is really like, who cares if you shot somebody in the foot, bro? Like,
in the song, of course, he got the song "Sorry I Had to Do It" that where he addressed.
I'm sorry, you don't.
This man, Chino.
He's the shooting. I'm sorry.
No. The "Sorry But I Had to Do It" is a song where he addressed everybody that was, talking about him and didn't have no facts.
But it sounded like when OJ killed that white lady and he wrote that book. If I would have killed her, I would have.
If I would have did it, this how I would have did it.
I would have planned it out. It would have been a nice, misty night. My knife would have been in hand.
But now, after he got past, addressing everybody who was saying stuff, he put out a song called "Queen and Slim," where he really addressed he really addressed the entire situation. And his explanation of the situation, he said they were at the party. he got in the pool with Kylie. He had a crush on Kylie. He said, but next thing you know, she went to tripping. Neither Kylie nor him knew she was tripping, right? Mm-hmm. He said, I would have dipped out with you if I knew you was leaving. He said, but I'm not going to deny that I had a crush on Kylie. He said, but whatever we'll do. I made a wrong turn, but it ain't the turn that everybody think it is, whatever, right? Mm-hmm. But in the other song, he said, how I shoot you.
If everybody back was turned.
You got shot from behind, but you identified me, but you get back in a car with me and you feel safe. If I put you in danger, how you get back in the car with me and you feel safe?
Right.
Like,
I just want to say this. My question is this: isn't Kylie for Travis?
No, I heard
they broke up again.
They been broke up, bro.
I know they broke up the first time, but I remember
I
not too long
she went
ago.
Back messing with Tiger.
No, but I know she went back messing with Travis not too long ago, bro. Like they was like, oh, look at the babies there, look at their parents, and out of nowhere when Kylie.
No, they got a kid.
Huh?
Travis
they have a kid.
Right.
The Stormy.
Yeah,
it's Stormy Scott. Stormy Scott.
I guess.
But
another thing that I noticed in this whole situation that he talked about, and that Kanye West was talking about the artists getting their masters back.
Oh yeah, Kanye was wilding this week though.
Listen,
he told Rudy Gay to tell people I'm back on Twitter. I'm just sorry.
Listen, it's a big deal in the industry where artists is not owning their masters. And Tory Lanez said, clear as day in his song, said, I just got my masters back and look what happened.
Last time I checked, the last couple people got their masters died.
Right. And he said that in the song. He said, Prince got his masters back.
His masters.
Look what happened. Mike got his masters.
Out of there.
Look what happened.
Out of there.
I got my masters. Look what happened.
Finna be out of there.
He said, you know how much money I made for Rockefeller, for
Rock Nation.
Rock Nation.
No longer Rockefeller.
For Rock Nation.
Yeah.
And for the team, Rock Nation team, to be calling me, threatening me not to make a statement. But look who's signing Rock Nation. Meg.
But do you know what's funny? They toe up. Because they have so many people on their sports teams that did wrong. Like, on their sports organization that did wrong to women as well. Like...
Right, but
like Bun-B, when he came out and said what he said, I'm like, bro, you the same guy. Like, and Tory spoke on that.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, that joke.
That's a lot of artists.
You're the same guy.
The rappers coming out, the rappers coming out ragging on Tory, it's kind of rubbing me the wrong way because it's like the pot calling the kettle black. Like we got
every rapper wrong though.
Huh?
Can we be honest? Say every rapper that came at Tory wrong because T.I. made that. For memories, we ran a train on a long time ago. The bad thing.
But see, T.I. didn't come at Tory wrong. T.I. actually called Tory Lanez
I know,
on the phone. But
he
didn't come out but like,
I got a
Tory
need to
die. He need to get...
Why every time something go down, he either in it or Rick Ross either in it. They always in somebody's business.
Well, here's how I look at that.
With no facts.
Here's how I look at that situation.
Right, like they real deep inside a situation that
they don't have
nobody has all the information about.
But
they
besides Rick Ross,
inside that.
Besides Rick Ross jumping in people's business, the way T.I. go about stuff is he will really call you like on the phone or meet with you and be like, "Yo, what's popping? What's going on?"
One time he didn't. With Wayne, that Wayne situation when Wayne said he didn't believe in Black Lives Matter, he went right there, obviously on Instagram, and Reggie Nate came out and said, you got his number.
You talking about when Wayne was in an interview saying that he never experienced racism? He don't experience
No,
racism?
he recently just said something about Black Lives Matter, too.
Like,
but I remember what you
ago.
talking about, too. Wayne also has said in the past that he don't think racism is a thing.
Yeah.
Because he claims the man that saved his life when he was young was a
rich.
White man named
and he's
Uncle
living
Bob.
proof that black people could be rich.
Right. So because a white man saved his life, that means every other white man has to be.
Everybody ain't Uncle Bob.
Right, bro. Right.
Everybody Uncle.
Right.
Yeah, like they call you out your name. Like,
T.I. did call him on the phone.
Surprising.
And asked him, "Did you do it?" Number one. Okay. Tory said, what they saying ain't how it went down. T.I. said, you need to say something. You need to say something. You can't be sitting there being quiet. But if you think about it legally, you can't
really speak on it. She wasn't supposed to speak on that
She
situation.
wasn't supposed to say anything.
That doesn't make
but
sense
that was the
either.
thing.
If they got a case pending and it's an open case, like, I don't know why did Meg come out and say this in the first place.
I think
the thing,
she was feeling some type of way because
No,
Tory
what
probably
no,
went
what
back
Tory,
and
no.
Kyle shot.
Look what Tory said. Tory said, "It's people in your ear telling you to do this."
Right.
This is basically a smear campaign on Tory Lanez.
So they're basically trying to bury him.
Right.
Oh.
You may own your master's, sir, but you ain't gonna do nothing out here. You ain't working no more. Like,
Right.
Yeah, you can't count. I like Tory Lanez. Now, if he start making bad music, he canceled for me, and that's based on him making the music he makes.
To tell you the
But
truth,
other
this
than that,
kind of
I'm
they
not about
kind of
to
being
cancel him.
counterproductive if they
'Cause
trying to
he was
bury
false
Tory
right.
because
we don't have
and
facts.
that's why I think he was very smart
this
putting out an album to
right,
respond.
this album, bro, like people that don't like him listening to it, people that like him listening to it, everybody listening to it just to see what he got to say.
But you know what's funny? Everybody, when I looked on Twitter when he first dropped it, everybody, we not listening to it. We like listen to it. Bro,
But
first
that's
off,
just
they
the
already
thing.
got in the back of their mind. You already have the opinionated already because you like MeganTheeStallion so much.
But
once all that situation happened, we'll drop number one.
But you can like Meg, but here's the thing: it's a fad to be online and say, "Oh, down with Tory, off with his head," right? But
Right,
look
but
at
that's
his
that-
streams. Let's look at his
That's
streams.
that mob mentality.
Look at his
bro.
streams though. The streams is telling a different story. Somebody lying somewhere.
They ain't listening. You listening to them.
Right. You online to one. I ain't listening to that. Oh, pull your phone out. Press play. What's the first thing that play?
Tory
Why that album popping up,
But
sir?
bro, we gotta really talk
like,
about.
what you
Man,
know
I'm
what
just
saying?
vibing. Don't worry about me. I'm just vibing.
I just went to check. I just had to see.
That's
what
just
he was
our road
saying.
trip music. Don't worry about me.
I just
Bro,
wanted to
we
see if he
really
was
gotta
lying.
put these dudes on blast. It's like people like Rick Ross, bro. Put a Molly in her champagne.
She
She
don't
didn't
even
even
know
know
it.
it. I took her home and I enjoyed that.
You know,
She didn't even know
To
it.
say that, I was one of the ones backing him when Reebok dropped him. And that's when he got Meek and he had everything on. Had Meek, Wale working together. The album was going good. People was backing you, even though you said the wrong thing.
Right, bro. It's like
But that was before the Bill Cosby situation. So
that was
I don't like bringing this.
Wait.
I don't like bringing this up. But Chris Brown had did some stuff in his past. I'm not trying to
So
dig.
that's why they give him a
No,
pass.
but
He
no,
looks so
no,
cute.
for real.
They give
I'm
him
not
a
trying to
pass.
dig that up.
Be
But
real.
if y'all not canceling people for their mistakes, because Chris Brown had made some mistakes. I mean, he done whooped the dog
sleaze off
right
Rihanna.
off of Rihanna.
Even though she
He
was
done
wrong,
been
but he
accused
whipped
by
the
multiple people of being colorist and
sleeve. And rape.
not accepting
he-
dark skinned
I-
women
I
around.
don't-
No,
I
think he had a
remember
situation
Chris
with
Brown
white
had a
girls.
rape
She went
thing
to his house. I ain't gonna say he had accusations. That don't mean they were
Oh
true
yeah, and then he pulled
accusations.
out something out the contract or something he pulled out or something like that.
And he pulled it out like proof. I did not do this.
Yeah,
You signed
yeah,
this
yeah.
for consent. Like,
Well, right,
Sit down and
but
shut
if
up.
people could make mistakes in life, and I'm not trying to say, if Tory shot her in the foot, then we need to just forgive him because that's a mistake.
better
But
have
I'm saying,
I got you. I feel what you're
take
saying.
everything with a grain of salt because people don't want to hear nothing. They just like, oh, he shot her in the foot. I bet he getting
But
canceled.
what
Like,
y'all
oh.
say with these platforms the artists have? People forget they are like regular people. They forget they make mistakes just like us. If
Well,
somebody
see, in this social media age, man, you
It's
guilty
like-
until proven innocent, bro.
but it's like, bro, nobody is allowed of making a mistake, and I find that very messed up.
Shooting somebody in the foot because you was mad ain't no mistake.
That ain't no mistake, but that's a mistake in their life. I don't really.
No,
believe
I'm
he
not
did
saying that.
though.
No, look, that's something that you gonna look back. If he did this, that's something he gonna look back and be like, man, I really shot somebody in the foot because I was mad. Like he toe up for that if he did that.
Bro, I mean,
He real life toe up.
He really, if he did it. But for me, watching how he deal with situations, he's like a smart, intelligent individual. Like I remember when the riot in Atlanta, where they broke into the College Football Hall of Fame, trashed that, messed over Icebox, and your girl from T.I. and Tiny best friend, Shakana or whatever, they went on live and Tory was interacting with her. And she went there getting loud. And he's like, Mom, before I even disrespect you and whatever we got going on, I'm going to go ahead and hang up on you. And I'm looking at him like, that's how you handle a situation.
This
you
man
don't go
said-
back and forth with a person.
This man said in his album,
Now, he's smart.
he said, first of all, addressing Meg, he said, we never had an argument. Okay, that's number one. We never had an argument. But he said,
the best
number
husband.
two, my mama black, my sister black, like all my all the women that brought my career up has been black. Why would I try and go harm a black woman? He said, first of all, I don't even put my hands on women, but why would I go and harm a black woman? Why would you think I would make it blam on a black woman? Like, come on.
And I hate when people bring out his freestyle in the pool pop. I popped the chicks in the pool. I don't think he meant like that, but you know what he meant. I don't think he
Wait, bro, wasn't that you brought that up?
I'm about to say, you said it.
Hey, bro, that was you.
I found it on Twitter. I'm getting at whoever to put it out there in the universe that made me laugh. And it's not funny, but I'm not laughing at it. I'm just laughing
knew
at
it because
when
he
people
said I
come up with on
popped chicks
Twitter.
in the pool.
I'm like, bro, sometimes you gotta ease the tension sometimes with a good laughter here and there, but if we gonna get real about the situation, let's get real about the situation. I find it messed up the way black women are being treated, but for people that's like bashing, like artists bashing another artist, didn't you just say like 5 years ago International Players Club was a thing? And the first thing you do is play every woman, no matter what.
You talk about Bun-B?
Yes, exactly.
Bruh.
And you know why he really went at her? Because she from Houston. That Houston era is big. And
Right, he could be trying to defend Megan just on the Houston,
Houston thing, but you don't know what all happened.
Right,
dog.
you don't know what all happened, but this the thing I am. You can't be telling people stuff about the same stuff you got bad, bro.
Right.
He didn't shoot nobody. You might have pimp slapped a few women because you claim you was a pimp. You hear me? International players. Just the definition of a player. Y'all give me the definition of a player. Playing with women's heart. You playing with women's emotion. That can kill a woman.
Right, bro. At the end of the day, anybody who actively is progressing, messing over women, black women specifically, you worse than Tory. In my eyes. Because at the end of the day, somebody could heal from a physical wound. You messing over black women mentally,
that really shatters
that hangs with people, bro.
The whole entire industry
and I'm not with either one
black
of them.
women mentally. But the whole entire industry.
I feel like sometimes doing black women has make poor choices too, probably due to their environment. Because if you look at the past dates she got caught on, Meg, if I'm Tory Lanez and he raps about dealing drugs, he's always got the tool on him. Look who she dated in the past. Moneybagg was just wilding not too long ago with Ari. It looked like she didn't even want to be there with him. You got caught messing with YG.
That boy was drunk.
He was drunk, boy.
He was lit.
Ari looked drunk.
So here's my thing.
Like,
I tried.
Hood dudes, like,
I've learned not to blame younger females for, the choices that they make of people that they dating. Like blaming, you.
I'm not blaming. I'm just saying.
But no, so you gotta understand.
To.
You gotta understand that, like I said, the industry is messing over black women.
They really.
The image that's put out is that you have to be with this kind of guy. You need to be with this kind of guy. This kind of guy is the ladies' man. He's the drug dealer. He's the ladies' man. He's the one. Dude, I know females who like. I want a smart thug. It's like I want a thug.
Smart thug.
I want a thug who. I want a thug who in the streets but in school.
That went to
like
DeVry
you
University
so messed
for
up.
robbing.
You so messed up mentally.
Yeah.
Like I don't be like, oh, you should know better. Like you don't. You messed up.
But you like Wale said.
Bad
girls ain't no fun. Good girls ain't. And hood girls want a smart dude. College girls all want a thug. I know a couple of college girls.
Believe it or not, y'all. Believe it or not, I don't believe that.
Wait.
I don't believe that they girls just out here just looking for thugs and they think
you got some girls that go searching for that though.
You have some girls.
I know
they got girls searching for everything everywhere.
I got a couple of friends that.
So whatever. What
No,
y'all
we
saying
happens.
About
that aspect. We're not talking
right,
about
but
everybody.
Right,
we're just
but
talking about that aspect.
I know, but y'all didn't say it like that. Y'all was just saying it like it was the majority of girls out here just looking for.
I said I don't blame. I said I don't blame
speaking
girls
of Meg
for
in a particular group.
Going over
You're searching for.
Right.
Like these dudes are
because that's the misconception too.
I don't blame.
They got all the dudes out here thinking that, oh yeah, black girls just want a thug. That's not true. And they got all the girls thinking out here that they need to find a thug and stuff like that. Like they got everybody confused. They Divide and conquering. Meanwhile, we pinning against each other. Who's the people feeding us this junk? That's the real thing.
That's exactly why
That's the
I
real
don't
thing.
blame the
we
girls.
fighting against each other for what?
I don't blame the girls.
Right.
So I'm not fighting the girls. I understand that they lack the understanding of what's actually
Education.
going on.
I don't think that. I think that's some of that is like that ain't the truth. I think some people are out here wise girls out here bossing up. Doing what they got to do,
like that.
looking for the
Yeah,
right
I
dudes.
like
I
to
think
go
that's
with you,
happening,
but
but it's not getting shown
but you know what
because
you-
they not showing it.
But you got
I'm
some
talk-
females
I'm
that
t-
don't like don't like that they hate on another female because they bossing up or they independent.
But
and that go to narrative
Right.
I'll
of
say again.
hating on black women. See, we
Don't
can talk
nobody
about protect black
but
women.
why
but
nobody don't highlight the fact that they got some of them out here? They doing what they got to do. They doing the right
Yeah,
thing.
because- but you-
we only highlighting the ones that's like, oh yeah,
Because-
she looking for a
because
thug.
in the media and in the industry, that is not what's being portrayed.
Right, that's what I'm
promoted.
saying.
So, and that's what I'm talking about. The females who are following behind what the industry is offering and what the industry standards is.
That
I don't blame them for the choices that they make. I blame them from the lack of understanding.
So it's
It's
their
just-
fault that they don't understand where they're messing up. Is what you're saying?
It could be it could be several things. They don't have nobody in their life that's showing them different, or the people that's in their life older than them is doing the same thing.
Right, that's for everybody. It's just like
It's-
ignorance. You just
right.
don't
You know
know.
what I'm saying, dude?
You just
Like,
don't
the
know
stuff
right
she
now.
rap about, like I've been listening to this podcast about like putting your things that you put out in the universe, whatever. And it's just like when I read or the Bible or listen to anything, like the stuff that I'm around, the environment around, I'm gonna eventually catch that environment.
Right. So check this out.
You keep talking about I got it. He be scamming. I got this, that, and other, and then that might happen with a person that actually that be in the streets.
I'll give you an example. Okay, you had, and I was just talking to Mom about this. You had Eve. You had the Brat. You had.
That's too like.
Listen. Just hit me out.
I got you. Come on with it.
You had what's your girl name? Trina.
You had Trina. Who else?
Okay.
Brat used to talk about being.
No. What I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is.
You
listen,
wild, bro.
If we look at Eve,
I'm just saying,
if we look at Eve, you know Eve,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
The rapper. Eve,
She was a stripper,
the female.
right?
She was a strong black woman.
That turned her life around.
Listen what I'm saying.
I got you.
She was a strong black woman. She is a strong black
She
woman.
still is.
Right? There's a big difference from Eve or Eve type being promoted versus a Nicki Minaj type being promoted.
Okay,
But look at this. Look at this.
Can't see that.
No, look at this. Name another Eve.
Name another Eve.
Name another Eve.
Rhapsody.
Rhapsody ain't that popping no
She
more.
not
bro.
that popping.
Maybe I should ask a question. Name another Eve that's being promoted.
Right now,
Yeah.
I can't.
But name another Lil Kim that's being promoted.
Meg,
Keep going.
Cardi,
Keep going.
Nicki,
Keep going.
Nicki.
All right, that's that.
How about this? How about
They
this?
don't got
How
that
about
many-
this?
Right, they ain't that
Sweetie,
many.
No, how about
Sweetie,
this?
my fault.
How about
I like
this?
Sweetie. I
Now
like
check this
Sweetie.
out.
But
This is
Sweetie
about to blow your mind.
business too, though.
Check this out. I'm about to name a few million of them. One word. Instagram. Everywhere. But that's being promoted. Everywhere. If you look at TikTok, if you actually look at some of them TikTok videos, you have not even teenage girls doing stuff that these thoughts are doing on Instagram.
True, but you know,
So-
but who's liking this? Us.
What you mean?
Wait, hold on. Not like that.
Are we?
I told her myself.
We the ones be liking that. Like, whoa.
I don't try to look for it, but it comes up. So what?
You good, G.
What
You good.
Man, I'm sorry. But look,
what
though,
I'm saying
on a
is
serious note,
those
but
influences,
you got to
though.
look what sells, and then you got to look what position. There was
Why does it sell?
But look, though, because sex sells. Some type of Madonna made sex sells.
So Eve wasn't selling.
She was.
See, but you see what you see was
But
being
she
pushed.
changed, though.
But
She
you see
know
what's
what
being
direction
Hey,
pushed.
y'all
she was
forgetting about
going.
an important female too.
Queen
bro.
Latifah.
Right, but nah.
I said right.
I was about to say.
Foxy Brown.
I was about to say
Right, but
Lauryn
nah.
Hill, bro.
That's a perfect example.
Erykah
Lauryn Hill.
Oh my gosh,
Lauryn
there
Hill,
was-
generational
there was
talent,
no, right?
boy.
But there was no thought in Lauryn Hill's life at all. There was no sex, nothing in Lauryn Hill's life at all.
Ready or not?
I know you lying.
Find you.
Like I said, there was no starting in Lawrence Hill's life or career,
which is
at
true.
all.
But
and she sold.
She sold. But you know why she sold? Based off of her natural talent and her natural voice. You gotta look at how Nicki sold. Nicki sold because she was with one of the biggest. There was no female artist at this time that was popping out there when Nicki was coming in the game. She hooked up with Young Money. Wayne and them went on.
Wait, hold on. Nicki could rap.
Nicki can't rap, but I'm saying.
What's your girl name?
I'm just saying.
Chanel.
We just gotta put that out there.
But look,
Chanel was with them too.
On the map, who she was signed to?
Chanel was signed to Young Money.
Yeah, but who pushed her more?
Well, Chanel was garbage.
That's what I'm saying.
Name a Chanel song.
You got
Bedrock.
You do have some garbage female rappers that sex is selling. It's just the sex that's selling.
Well, Nicki's one of them now because I don't feel like her bars hit. Cardi is one of them now.
I'm gonna just throw some.
They just pushing Nicki to the side because they trying to find a new model. That's what it is. They just pushing Nicki to the side because she getting old. That's what it is.
But I'm saying though, if you look how she came in the game, you ran the game for 11 years almost. To me, you still the hottest female artist. And one time, didn't she make a pop album?
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
She
made a pop album. All right. So you gotta look how Nicki came in the game. Who's in the game killing it? Rashida? Girl like that too. No, you wasn't.
The fact you know a Rashida song though.
Right. Like I thought he was about to say that marry me.
Look, if y'all out there listen to this laughing, look, I know it from Mall Cop. Don't judge me on what I listen to everybody. I'm gonna say this one more time, but listen to everybody. Everybody got a story to tell. But my thing is, if your story starts off with this, that, and the other, okay, Meg, you made it now. What narrative do you want somebody underneath you to come to? Because Eve went from talking about sex to getting her own show to talking about how strong black women was in that show.
It depends what people want out of their career. Do I just want sell or do I want to put out content that I'm going to be proud of?
But how everybody approaching this is like she using her platform for this. You feel me? Like,
I think she just selling because she just want that bag. Like she just want her money.
If you just want that bag, but don't come to her rescue. Like bro, it's hard for me to explain this.
Nah, I get what you're saying. Right. It's like
it's making me mad.
I get what you're saying. You can't be
she about to change her life around, become a gospel rapper for one album, and then get her own show. If that happened, I'm glad to see that her change. But don't buck for her like she didn't have a hand. I ain't saying she deserved to be shot, but don't try to banish somebody when you also out here doing wrong too. Because I feel like some people doing that just to get at Meg or go on a date.
Facts.
Oh yeah,
that's a key thing.
You right, man. Yeah. You right.
You right.
Yeah,
you know what you should do? You know what you should do? You should call me.
Call me
whenever you want.
I'm gonna deal with that boy personally.
I'll punch on him for you.
If you need a shoulder to cry on or a bed to lay in, I got you. It's like they treating it like it's high school. You really look at the world right now. If I feel like I'm in high school looking at something.
You not lying about that. The most childish thing I seen on Twitter. Somebody was like, "Yeah, bro. If Tory make a live or if Tory drops something, don't go listen to it. Don't go listen to it. Where he got to say. Like who says that?
And we don't even know. We don't have the facts. Nobody was there, but everybody taking a side. And I ain't taking a side. I'm just not.
What person doesn't want to hear both sides of the story? And it's like I do.
Right.
It's like a kid coming and tell you, he hit me and what you did. You telling me what he did. Right. Now, tell the full story.
Hey, I'm going to just tell y'all off the back.
Your one that didn't hit you across your head? That's exactly.
Like some people got their favorites. And some teachers I used to have already had their favorites in the back of their mind. They didn't want to hear your story.
Bro, if your sibling told on you and your mama just whooped you without letting you tell your story, I feel bad for you, bro.
I'm right here.
I feel bad.
I am right here. Why did you hit him and I get hit and you ain't gonna let me talk? You ain't gonna let me talk. Let me wear my Nike. Just let me wear my Nike.
Rick Ross gave Tory, well, at least say he got a clown car.
You know it's funny. It's a smart car. It's a smart car, but he looked like a clown buying it.
Bro, Rick Ross said, I didn't like the fact Rick Ross is trying to make this the same thing as Breonna Taylor. Like,
should have told her to the same black queen.
And he kind of, somebody kind of pulled that Uno reverse on him, because when Tory asked him, like, okay, I was protesting in Miami like 9 times, and it's your city.
9 days in a row.
9 days in a row. Why didn't I see you out there? Ain't you
Where
the
were you at,
boss?
Playboy?
Right. And his response was like, oh, you probably went out there because your condo was out there. Who cares why he went out there? Why wasn't you out there protesting in Miami with the people about whatever?
He a boss. He got front runners for
Right.
that. That's fake. You're a fraud. My thing is, no one mentioned the fact that he added his own. That's disrespectful. You talking
His
about
promotions?
your own promotions to a serious situation that a black woman was didn't get her justice. Was like.
But you got to pay attention to what's the motives of people.
Right.
Do I just want to get in this just to get some, because it's a hot topic and I could get some publicity off of it?
Don't go drink that or wear whatever he promoted. Now, I sound like a bad person saying that.
I'm weak. It's funny because
Rick Ross said,
he promoting Wingstop. Like, bro, we gonna buy Wingstop regardless whether
If you didn't own it, I was gonna buy it because I love wings. I'm buying it off the strength of my hunger.
he said, I don't even know where you put that album out. You ain't gonna make no money with that.
Like
He
this
acting
man,
like his album gonna slap.
bro.
Bro, what is it? 50?
Port of Miami
For anybody that's listening, what's the latest Raw song you
I
heard?
got it right here. That Port of Miami too. He could have left that on the port. The only song I like, you left that on the porch. The only song I like is the one with him and Meek, the one with Nip and Drake Rose Gold. He took Wale beat
What
from
album that's off?
Heisman. This is
That's off the
that's,
Friends Turns Idol.
No. This is Rich. From the port, like Every Day I'm Hustling. That first
Oh,
album,
okay,
he made
okay.
a second one. He could have kept
No,
that second
okay,
one.
so he
to
said,
himself.
okay, he said, what's the most recent Rick Ross song? he heard?
Song?
That you
Rose
never
Gold
heard,
that come to my mind. That's what Drake. But I'm saying, that album he dropped talked about real stuff that's going on. It talked about getting at people that disrespect him wrongfully. It's funny because he did it the proper way. Rick Ross, you got beat up by G-Unit like a few years ago, and I ain't hear a diss track or nothing.
Oh, nah.
You ain't gonna speak on that situation. It's just funny because he hops in Wayne and Birdman, but like, handle your business as a grown man. You have an artist that's going through mental pain that I look up to in Wale. That's a poet going through something. You don't try to help. Had Meek on opioids, and you ain't try to see nothing else, but you hopping in everybody's business. Stay in your lane. That's all I got.
He ain't got one. That's why he got to get in everybody else.
He can't fit in his lane.
That's disrespectful.
It's very. I'm sorry. I'm not a fattest. You know, you say things, you gotta apologize. I'm not a fattest. Is that a thing?
This man said the fattest.
It's too late. They didn't cancel us already.
They canceled me already.
You was canceled the last
I'm
show.
gonna get shot.
Right.
I'm gonna get shot with a Twinkie going home.
Bruh, I can't.
Just
This man,
to everybody. And it's like you can't voice what you feel in the world right now. And this is another question: Is everything so sensitive in the world too? Just period. Like everything's so sensitive.
But everybody's sensitive. Everybody is sensitive.
Like this Meg Story situation break down a lot of deep things, brother. And it showed me, and it showed me who really for black men and who really not.
I'm waiting for Meg
That's
and
just
her
the
team's
thing.
response. I'm waiting for their response.
Well, all the stuff going on right now, everybody, I'm not going to say everybody, but especially black women are always on black men's side. And they always on black men's side.
That's
but
true,
This
but
is,
in this
but this
situation,
is
they
what
not.
happened. But because look, this is what's happening. They trying to pin black women against black men, so we disperse. We not on each other's side. Because after all of the George Floyd situation, the Ahmaud Arbery, all this other stuff going on, people trying to unify and get together. This junk right here is just a prime example of the media trying to tear black women and black men apart.
Imagine being in a relationship. You're a black man. You dating a black woman. Y'all in the house discussing the Tory Lanez Meg thing, and you like
That's gonna cause a
Meg whatever.
Naturally, women are gonna side with Meg because they're gonna
They feel her
empathize
pain.
with that.
They
They're gonna
gonna feel her
empathize with
pain.
that, and naturally,
But if the black man,
the man gonna be like, hold up, let's not jump on the man back. Let's
Right.
let's lay everything out. So
but they
that's
emotional.
naturally.
But that shows you the difference between emotional and logical. we logically thinking like, let's not jump to the conclusion that he shot her. They emotionally feel her pain as a black woman because they didn't been scarred either before us or during their childhood.
But I don't think.
But the reason
I
it's
don't
so
think there's
successful
a lot of black
because
women that
they
can be
know
like,
we too emotional.
I don't
they
think-
know we gonna take the bait. Oh, they gonna fall
I don't
for this
think
one.
there's a lot of black women who can be like, oh, I feel her pain because I was shot too. Like, there's not a lot of black women that go through that.
But
Not
I
saying they
mean,
don't.
one
But
thing
it's
I
not
said
a
about
lot.
black women, they voice their opinion. That's what I love about it.
And they always,
and I love it.
bro. They always on the black man side,
Right.
In the corner,
That's what I
bro.
love about
But
them. They really with us though.
See,
Right.
the thing about this, it could have
But I
been.
can understand how they feel like, oh yeah,
It
people
could-
ain't on our side.
It could have
are.
been, but here's the thing: it could have been a discussion. Like if you was at your house, it could have been a discussion about what you think about the situation. But the way the media painted it, it's like protect black women. As soon as it happened, protect black women, protect black women.
And they got a white man
now
somewhere
you
saying,
changed-
"Nah, watch
You
this."
changed the narrative of the whole situation. Instead of this being a
He shot
what
her.
happened situation, you saying protect all black women, Breonna Taylor. Like this is not the same thing.
It just,
If
but
think about
just
this,
sound like
if
all
Tory
this is a setup,
Lanez,
like-
if Tory Lanez shot her, just for instance, if Tory Lanez shot her, Tory Lanez ain't white. Tory Lanez ain't no cop. Okay, right?
True, but I think some people
This
I
would
can
be listed
respect
under
why they were mad
domestic
at him
violence.
though, because he dropped it right after the hearing. I can respect that, but it's like that have nothing to do with his situation.
Drop water after the hearing. The
You know,
album?
after the cop got whoever shot. I mean, not to say it like that, but who shot Breonna Taylor after she? I mean, after the
cop
the
that
not
was
guilty
acquitted,
here.
yeah.
He was proven not guilty, which was outrageous. He should do some time. But they was like, "Oh, why would you drop this album?" And that's when people started connecting. I'm like, hold up. These are two different complete situations. That situation Breonna Taylor went through is real. We don't even know what happened with Meg.
Okay, so Meg posted some pictures
Of her foot?
right? So she was injured. The situation or the issue is if it was actually Tory who did it. Tory said in a song that how you get shot from behind, but you identify me. It's the fact of if he actually did it. Right now you have him fighting for his name, fighting for his reputation.
Basically, his
that
life
has
almost.
nothing to do with a cop being acquitted for something that he actually did.
And that's what makes me mad. I'm like, who sat up there and tried to tangle that together, like tie that together? And
Like, dude,
and that kills me how I looked on one young lady, y'all glorifying like this one lady, I'm not gonna name her name, but she said on my
name her.
Right.
Nah, don't play. Don't play.
I did it too late. It's already. I put it in even. I'm
We
real.
gonna
I'm a
edit- we gonna
son.
edit that part out.
I do it. But shout out. She put out the. It's funny how y'all glorified Tory Lanez for shooting Meg, but if that was your little sister, first of all, I would not put anybody in that situation because we don't know how. I've never been shot, but I imagine that brutally is more than the word hurt.
It hurts.
It is also a trauma. It
It
also
hurts
could
from
send-
experience. It hurts.
Okay, but it also could cause us trauma.
It hurts.
In some predicaments, it can make people trigger. Like, I wouldn't wish that on anybody, but I'm not glorifying. Me posting an album and telling people you should hear this side of the story, and it might be factual. It might be. I'm not saying he didn't. I'm not saying he did, but if you put that out there, you gotta.
At the end of the day, there's three sides to a story at all times. Your side, they side, and then the truth. You can't hear one side and be like, that's true.
But she didn't ever. He broke down the story.
Right.
She didn't break down.
She didn't
the
break
story.
down. She just like,
that's the funny
"Damn,
part.
Shot me. He shot me. Yeah, he shot me. He did it. Okay.
He ain't break the whole thing down, but he told more than she did.
Yeah,
definitely.
he snitched more than she did.
But this is what I want to know. If this an open case, this an open investigation, and they got stuff still pending
He
and
don't
all
care,
types
bro.
of stuff,
It's-
and
at
this
this
is
point,
active,
you gotta really
why is any of them talking? Why
Well,
is
here's-
at this point,
what
she put it out there, and then at this point, he fights for his
right.
name.
Well, here's
I
the
wouldn't
thing
care
though.
either.
Here's
I understand
here's
why
a trick
he's
behind
doing
it though.
that. Then why did Meg start saying stuff?
I felt
Because
like sales was gonna pop for her.
that's a media and publicity thing. But here's the
It
trick
could
behind.
be.
Here's the trick behind Tory saying something. Okay, like I said earlier, I said if I say I didn't do that, I didn't do that. Now, even though it's an open case, I said I didn't do it. Okay, if she want to tell the truth of what actually happened, she can tell the truth. But I'm just telling y'all, I didn't do it. That's a difference from saying, now, Meg, you know I didn't do that. You know Tyrone did that. Come on now. You know Tyrone. Like,
He'll be considered as a snitch, and his street card will be revoked.
Right. If you be like, you know Tyrone did it. You know XYZ did that. Why you putting that on me? He not saying that. He's saying, bro, I didn't do that. You know I didn't do that. What's up? I didn't do it.
But you know, this plays a part in it too. Street laws also come in effect with this. That's what people don't want to promote. Everybody getting on 6ix9ine. I respect Tory for not saying who actually did, if he's seen it. Or if he know it, what all he said was,
I'm pretty sure everybody
but it wasn't me.
Night, I'm pretty sure everybody there that night know what actually happened.
Everybody know what happened,
and that's why it's an open investigation, because everybody who was involved is going to be questioned.
But you know the funny part, why did Kylie appear in WAP?
And that was my question too. Like, if your
WAP,
old
WAP
man
happened before this.
No, WAP happened after.
WAP
Sales
happened
went up. Go look it up. Go look it up.
No, WAP happened after this.
After, I'm telling you. Let's look at the dates. She got.
Wait.
I'm gonna say it like this. She got.
Nah, no, WAP did happen before,
Wow,
because
I'm
in
trying
the
to
first
tell
podcast we was talking about how the kids listen to.
Sorry out there, folks. My fault. My
Yeah.
fault. I thought it happened after though. It's sell though. It's at the number one. It's at number one right now.
Yeah, it's getting up there.
It's
up
It is
there.
It's up there, I'm about to tell you.
Clocked in number one.
But this whole thing is ridiculous, man. We gotta listen to both sides of the story. Take
Got to.
everything you hear
With a grain
With
of salt.
with a grain of salt.
In consideration.
Remember, we pro black, all right?
Period.
Yeah. Fact.
So
Period.
I'm not
and that's
for,
black men
I'm
and
not
black
for down
women.
and Meg. If Meg, let's say Meg lying about this whole thing, I'm not down and Meg, and I'm not canceling Meg. Meg gonna have to deal with the legal stuff that comes after
Yeah,
false
I'm not gonna-
accusation. But even if that's happening, we not down in Meg, because that's a black woman.
But I'm
we
saying
not
the-
down in Tory, that's a black man. I don't understand how in the same sentence we like, yeah, bruh, Black Lives Matter.
But all for Tory head.
But let's stop this
Yeah, we
black
can't be
man
like
from
that.
working in the industry and feeding his family because he shot somebody in the
This
foot.
man said-
I don't see how that correlates.
This man said because of this whole media thing, he was about to get a house, and the guy who was selling him the house canceled. He was like, so you telling me my kid don't need a place to stay? Like my baby mama don't need a place, roof over her head? Like what?
And for the people
What?
that's saying, yeah, he don't deserve that because he shot her in the foot. Y'all the same people
They know
asking
what it's
for Jay-Z to help. Free Tay-K. We free in Tay-K.
Right.
Tay-K
Right.
done shot 10,000 people.
Like what?
Bust somebody in the head at Chick-fil-A. Bro, how you hit somebody at Chick-fil-A, bro? That's the most happiest place in the world. Why is you fighting at Chick-fil-A?
I ain't gonna lie. You can tell he a true demon. They prayed over the place. He ran up on the Pope, then getting that Polynesian sauce.
This man said that's the happiest.
Bro, you gotta
place
be
in
out
the
your
world.
mind. They need
They
to
the
put you.
happiest work. Shout out to Chick-fil-A workers.
Yeah, I'm about
bro,
to
they
tell
would
you,
help
bro,
you
they give you
jumpstart
this,
your
bro.
car. Like they would do anything in their power to help
And
you.
Tay-K was murking
And
everything.
Still
in
give
there.
you a
'Cause
hot
he
meal at
praying
the
on
same
your
time.
peppy.
Still give you a hot meal
We
at the
pick
same
and
time.
choosing who we canceling.
How we out here for
who we
30 minutes? You
stopping
help me
to
with my
eat.
car
Like,
and my
why?
meal's still hot. Boy, y'all something special.
I love Chick-fil-A, but it's funny. How this whole situation just divided us real quick as black people is just funny because we came together. But if you really look at it, whoever orchestrated this, because I feel like this was orchestrated. Whatever white person that wanted to tie black against each other is always black stopping each other. Dog.
But if we touch on this real quick, understand what this whole Black Lives Matters movement is. Understand who's behind that whole.
I'm not saying
So
so. I'm Black Power. I'm not Black Lives Matter. And I'm gonna say that right here.
I know,
Black
but I'm
Power.
just saying because a lot of people feel like this is what we came together under, but just understand who's actually behind that.
A white man.
Right. So,
Literally.
So we came together off the basis that we all felt the same thing when we saw the video. We all felt the same thing. But
not just that video.
Don't be a pawn.
no.
Many
But,
videos. I'm
but-
tired. Like,
Right, I know, but I'm just saying the straw that broke the camel back.
yeah.
We all felt the same way, and we all came together.
Yeah.
Just understand
Just don't be
who's
a pawn.
pushing things.
Just
right.
don't be
understand
a pawn.
If something
Keep
happened,
your emotions in check. Don't just.
Right.
I
Far
saw
from
this on
okey-doke.
Instagram, so let me go hard on it. Like, chill out.
If you see something going on, if you see like Joe Budden was getting smeared recently, if you see something going on, be like, who pushing it? Who behind it? Because
Right.
understand, Joe Budden ain't behind pushing him, smearing himself. So who
Right.
behind it?
Why
and you're
would
gonna
he
find
do-
that
yeah,
white
why
guy
would
that's
he
behind
put
it
his name out
messing
there
over the
to
black
be
man.
down bad?
Huh?
Why would he put his name out there to be down bad?
That's,
You gotta
but that's
really think
just what
about
I'm
it.
saying. But the way some people attack is like, oh, off of his head, off of his head. It's like you're not even paying attention to what's actually going on.
Like when they say, "Oh, Tory's the shooter," if Tory shot her, you got to really think about it. He gonna have to pay some consequences. He gonna have to really sit up here. He gonna lose fans. He gonna have to really bite the bullet.
That's a real situation. That ain't no play.
No play, dog.
That's a real situation.
It's a real life situation.
But we gonna keep y'all updated with it as we stay updated with it ourselves.
And shout out to Wayne for that C5, man.
C5 Deluxe, yes. Can't. Whoa, we not closing the podcast out without mentioning that.
C5.
Wayne dropped C5. I actually heard some of the songs. I was at the gym working out.
Sean might be getting up there for that gold plaque. You know what I mean?
Hey, listen.
Conscious rappers, come back.
I'm gonna just say this.
And Spillage is nice. Thank
I
you, Dan.
underestimated him, and I apologize. The album was hard. Okay, the new songs he put on there was hard. They go hard.
And I want to thank Dan for putting me on that Spillage because I was looking for that. I need my conscious rappers to come back.
And I'm definitely gonna listen to Spillage after
God.
this.
On everything. Shout out Big Room.
Thank y'all for tuning in. We catch y'all next time. Peace.
We out.